the processor.
Well, Kathy,
And they would,
you said that if you ever came again, I had to do another cowboy comb. Are you ready for one?
Yes.
You know,
Okay. Well, you know,
the collective.
I'm not much for shopping or for going into town. Except for cattle shipment time, I'm not too easily found. But every now and then you gotta go, so I left the kids with Mom. But as I'm going out the door, she said, "Hey, could you pick me up a bra?" Well, sure, I said, without thinking. I mean, how hard could that be? So I gave her a peck on the back of the neck and said, "I'll be back by 3." Well, I did all the things that I had to, but I started to regret ever promising to buy that thing. It worked me up a sweat. But when I went in the store, I put my hat down over my eyes because I didn't want to take a chance on being recognized. I went over to the sales clerk, and then I didn't have one. I just stuck out my chest and said, "I'm here to buy a bra." Well, I heard some noise behind me, so I turned around to see it. Every woman in that store was a gawking there at me. "Well, what kind did you have in mind?" I just scratched my head. I'd only seen one kind before. I thought bras was bras, I said. She gave me a disgusted look. "Well, there you would be wrong. Follow me," I heard her say, and like a dog, I tagged along. She took me down an alleyway where the bras were on display, and I thought my jaw would hit the floor when I saw that lingerie. They had all kinds of styles I'd never seen before. I thought I'd go plumb crazy before I left that lady's store. I mean, they had bras that you could wear for 18 hours. They had bras that cross your heart. And they had bras that would lift and squeeze.
Separate, lift and separate.
And that was just a start.
Remember those.
They even had a bra that you could wear that made you feel like you wasn't wearing a bra at all. And they had bras that you could train in to get you started when you're small. Well, I finally decided on this nice black lacy one. I gave the girl some dough and I figured I was done. But then she said, "What size?" Well, I didn't hesitate. I knew that measurement by heart. 6 7/8. 6 7/8, she said. "That surely can't be right." "Well, I'm positive, ma'am. I just measured them last night." Well, it came as a shock, because to her it was a surprise when I told her that my wife's bust was the same as my hat size. Well, by then a crowd was building up, and they started cracking up when she asked me for my hat so she could measure for the cup. But she finally got it figured, gave the gal her pay, went to the door, tipped my hat, said good day. Well, my wife had heard the story long before I got home because she'd been talking with 15 women who called her on the phone. And she still was laughing. But by then, I didn't care. Now, she don't ask, and I don't shop for women's underwear.